democratic and peaceful way. And to be radical is to think that Islamic revolution can solve all the problems of the Islamic society. So radical here appeals to the idea of violence, that radical Islamists can use violence to advance or to make real his own intentions. And third of this, Islamists and radical, and maybe we can go with this to jihadists. The jihadist one is the way we can imply violence by giving it a sacred status, in saying that the Islamists or Muslims should defend themselves because they are attacked by Christians, Jews, or any other belief. So this is, I think, that's why I'm saying that we have in Morocco an cultural and religious immunization, which is the one of that we have a king who is the Amir al-Mu'mineen. I'm not saying that's right, this is false. I'm not judging that. I'm just saying that this institution prevents the Moroccan from these kind of problems, saying that we can ask for power because we are more religious than you are. And this is radicalism, because I am judged by other people according to or regarding my own belief and my own practices. If I should pray with my hands on my chest, on my belly, or free. So you know the definition of norms, of what is Islamic and which is not Islamic. It's a subject of now of conflict and of power. If I tell you this is the right way, it means that I am defining for you the truth, religious truth. So maybe these things are not really irrelevant, but for my opinions are very important, and it's a real concern. So coming back to the Adl al-Ihsan al-Adala al-Tanmiya, largely supported by the population. I made an inquiry from my book about Islam and modernity, and I really mingled and discussed with representatives coming from all the religious movements, and I'm still doing this. I'm keeping my contacts to get informed about the evolution of sociological and political reality in Morocco. And what people from Al-Adl wal-Ihsan told me, they told me that really we are facing a big problem in deconstructing the royal authority, the royal religious legitimacy regarding not, we do not have big problems in doing that with the higher class or the middle class, because you have the intellectual tools to understand and analyze this. But with the people, the population and the people is, in my opinion, committed to the monarchy. And we can criticize monarchy, we can attack monarchy, we can criticize the monarch, we can attack the monarch, but we are not attacking the institution by itself. And Al-Adala wal-Tanmiya is different. Sociologically speaking, is different, and even I would say culturally speaking is different, because it's a modern party. They have modern ideology, and I am just looking for what make them really religious. I know that they pray and that they believe, but when it comes to politics, they are just dealing with Moroccan reality as Al-Ittihad al-Ishtiraki or as any other secular party. And let me tell you something that within the Al-Adala wal-Tanmiya, they really made a big shift towards democracy, big steps to democracy. I would say this is a democratic party, and it's not. And that's why to qualify them by being Islamists is still, you have in now Al-Adala wal-Tanmiya is not a party, it's a mixture of a combination of three parties. Al-Tajdid, Al-Adala, and the party of Al-Khatib, which is Al-Haraka Shabia, which is a Berber. It used to be a Berber party, and then you have the new party. So I would be more prudent when qualifying some reality without having key elements to introduce that. So now about radicalism and democracy. I think this is the major border between Islamism and modern culture, modern politics. So I don't think that in order to do politics, you have to be a believer. You can be Christian, you can be Jews, you cannot be a non-believer. The issue is that whether you are committed to the causes you are defending and to the people you are representing, and leave them free to choose the belief they want. And you know that Islam is giving a wide and open area for people to choose to be Muslims or not to be Muslims. And you have in the Quran, in the Sirah, and throughout the Islamic history.